Good morning, everyone. This is Check 132 Creative Crafts, and my name is Ditucalan Abdul Jalil Idris M, and I am the leader of this group. So, our group have decided to propose to craft this what we called sunflower PEACI wall clock. So here are the following things that we need to discuss for this presentation. First is we will give you our objectives, and then to be followed by the illustration of our proposal, and then to give you the tools and materials needed for the project, and finally the procedure. So here are the following objectives of our project. First is to make sunflower PEACI wall clock, to create aesthetic wall clock, to show creativity, and to encourage the use of recycled materials. So as for the illustration, this is what we call the sunflower PEACI wall clock. It's quite beautiful, right? So these are the tools and materials needed for this project. So we have plastic spoons, specifically recycled plastic spoons. We also need sticker paper, clock parts, actually the unused clock parts such as the motor part, and some illustration board, glue gun and stick glue, some spray paint, scissors, and lastly is pencil. So here are the basic or simple procedure to be followed in order to achieve this project. First is to cut all your spoons. First thing to do is to cut all your spoons with scissors. Be careful not to hurt yourself. They will have jagged edges. You may use sandpaper to sandpaper the spoons. The second step is to print out the layout design of your clock in a sticker paper. The next step is to cut your illustration board to however big you want your sunflower to be. Next, put your printed clock in the middle of your board and trace it with pencil. So, step 4. Now the fun part begins. Start hot gluing those spoon tops. Be careful because it can be hot. You can use the back of your pencil to hold down the spoon for a couple of seconds to dry. Leave about half an inch between each spoon top. Then, as you put the second layer, put them where the gap between the spoon tops of the first layer are. Here, for our project, we will have 3 layers for its design. Step 5. Once you have all the spoons glued on, you can now spray paint your masterpiece. You can also paint them with a brush by hand. Give it an ombre look. Make sure you are working in well-ventilated area. You might have to spray paint a couple of times to get the exact color that you want. And the last step is to finally attach the unused clock parts at the back of your illustration board. Put a hole at the center of the clock to attach the hour hand and minute hand of your clock. Finally, put some ribbon or rope to the back to hang it. So to help us visualize the steps, the first thing here is to cut the spoons and to cut our illustration board where we're going to hot glue those spoons. And the next thing is to print out our the design for our clock. The next thing here is to attach that illustration board to your spoons, which we layered into 3. And the next thing here is to stick or to put the sticker paper on top of our illustration board to together with your spoons. And finally, we will attach the unused clock at the back of our illustration board and attach the minute hand and the hour hand at the front. Then put some battery, and finally, we will have our final output, which is the sunflower PEACI wall clock. So that's it for my presentation, and thank you for watching.